Some years ago, my daughter Kristen and her husband Kevin had been invited to a wedding in Brandon. And so Kristen called me and she informed me. She said to me, "Dad, you're going to take care of Nathan and Owen while we're at the wedding." I want you to notice that I didn't say she asked. She told me that she was going to have me take care of her two little boys. Picture here of the two boys about that age. And so I had them all by myself about from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till about midnight when Kristen and Kevin returned from Brandon. And so to help pass the time, I decided I'd make a game, and I called it Searching for Hidden Treasure. And so the two boys and I went downstairs to our son Curtis's bedroom, where we found an old Tupperware container which had all sorts of things that Curtis had collected and stored away. And so while Nathan and Owen were really fascinated with his collection of knives, I came across a really, really interesting magazine that Curtis had saved, the Weekly World News. And I noticed, this is actually a picture of it. On the cover, it said Goliath's skull found in Holy Land. And of course, I was just thrilled to know that they had found this. Actually, even the stone embedded in it, it's just an amazing discovery. 3,000 years before, when Goliath was killed by King David. And I was just fascinated with it. I enjoy anything relating to the Holy Land, and so that was what I spent my time reading. So while the boys were upstairs playing with the knives, I was just going through this, reading all these fascinating articles. For example, I've got a list of some of them. Ant army eats 935 people. Can you imagine that? All right. My wife's ghost still cooks, cleans, and irons my shirts, but her constant nagging is driving me bonkers. Then here's another one. It's fascinating. You know, you can't make these things up, can you? Man gives girlfriend perfume made from his own sweat. And then this is an amazing one. Lost baby crawls 5 miles to get home. Well, in the middle of the magazine, I found an article called Bible Predictions for 1992. I noticed there that some predictions had been made back in 1992. Earthquake will destroy California. UFO aliens will bring peace to the Middle East. Magic Johnson will end the AIDS crisis. Looking back now, it's some 30 years have passed since 1932 to be exact, since 1992. How many of those actually happened? 0. None of them ever took place. Yet, on the other hand, when you read the Bible, and particularly the Old Testament of it, you'll find that there are, in the Old Testament, some 300 prophecies foretelling the coming of a man we know today as Jesus Christ.